Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 60 in Candy Crush Saga's special event, the Winter Festival. This ends in a 0. It's a multiple of 5, and therefore I expect it's going to be a bit tough. And oh my goodness, 33 moves to clear out 81 jelly and collect 80 layers of frosting. Now this is a 9x9 grid. That means there are exactly 81 squares. That means under everything, whether it's really thick waffles or frosting covered over in licorice logs, we've got a jelly under there we need to dispense with. And it's tough because I've got barriers that I need to get through, although I do see some coconut wheels. So I have to figure out a way through these barriers, and the way to do that is to make specials. And the way to do that is probably to concentrate the colors down. So I don't have a lot of green. I have orange and purple on the board that I'd like to try to preserve into some sort of special. Yeah, see, that didn't even work. So, can I do another run at it? No. It's going to take me a while to get started. I think that this is one where, because it is a full board, once I do get started, once those coconut wheels help us to open things up, then we'll just see a lot of things happening all at once. The question is, how can I get those coconut wheels to help? And the answer is, I don't know yet. There we go. So I got something. I got a way to start. Oh, not only did I get something, but I got a something combo. So it's a way to clear out a lot more of the board than I expected. Unfortunately, we don't get to decide where these coconut wheels are going, but that was beautiful, getting up into the edges. And now if I do this, I do a whole row of wrapped all the way along here. The problem is I don't have a clear path for that. Is it worthwhile? If I could move this out of the way, I would, but then that's going to trigger this, which might set off this, which might ruin this opportunity. But I'm not even sure that that's a good opportunity. On most boards, I would say yes, definitely. But we've got stuff in the way. So I'm going to do this and see where this goes, see what happens, and what's preserved for me. I'm hoping, oh, it was beautiful the way it went. It really was. I don't think I can chance it to go this way and make that same thing happen again, but I'm still not ready to do this yet. Wow. Which I know, it means I might lose this. Okay, now am I ready to do this? Maybe. Let's go for it and see what happens to a board where we get to put a whole bunch of wrapped candies. Thankfully, I had a lot of activity here beforehand, and so even though I can't maximize it with some things that are covered, it had a significant impact on the board. There we go, getting to the edges. Oh, look at that. I love that it went way up high, because I can try to get things low by gravity helping out. Let's clear this, and then we still have a lot of work to do, but now we've got an open field. I've got 5 colors on the board, so it's a little bit harder to make specials than if I were to have 4 colors on the board, but it's not impossible. And the more I clear out, the more space I'll have to make those things happen. Let's try to get a color bomb here. Okay, so if I drop this down, I get a purple. I've got a few moves. I'm running low on those moves, but I've got a few moves, so I can try to set this up. I want a color bomb wrapped, and I just don't know how to get there from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all red from the board, concentrate these colors down. With a lack of red, I now have a better opportunity to get more specials together. I think my mistake was not using my color bomb extremely quickly there to remove those red or something else, because see, now I can get more color bombs. And now of course I set it up with the red, and I had already removed the red, but I've got enough built back up on the board to be some help. So I didn't clear this out, but I understand the board so much better than I did just a moment ago. I was left with 17 jelly and 13 frosting, mostly in the corners, which I expect. The coconut wheels I don't think I'm going to be as precious with them next time. I think I might just go ahead and send off whatever I can get as quickly as possible. I don't know that it was wrong to wait on those because I had such a unique setup, but I think it was definitely wrong to wait on the color bomb. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board, and see how much I can get done. See if I can get closer than 17 and 13 away. It's sometimes hard to get a good start on these boards. I want to preserve purple. I've got the most purple, but this is the only move I have available. So that's the move I will take. Looks like the blue might come together in some fashion for me. Again, the purple, I have to spoil it. I don't get to use it the way I want. The blue doesn't seem to be working out either for me. Yet. No. Hold on. Let's take this out. Nope, still not. And it just takes so many turns to get this to build up right. Finally, we got something with the green and something with the blue. And I was hoping something with the red, but that did not turn out. Okay, let's take it. Oh no, let's do this. Let's see the magic that can happen here. Now, it's tough because in the beginning, we don't have a huge amount of space open. Oh, even at the end, we didn't have a huge amount of space open. If we had an open field for a coconut wheel combo, you would see amazing things happen. It's better than a coconut wheel color bomb combo because it gives you 2 full stripes. I may use this pretty quickly, but I'm just going to experiment a bit here with what I can do. Ooh, okay. It was worth it to set that up, I think. Since I saw that it was a strong potential, I decided to go for that one. All these fun things. Let's see what we can do to put them together. I like that stripe. I will take that wrapped, even though it might not come together yet. Hold on. There we go. Striped wrapped is really good on a board like this. It just cuts across the entire area for us. There we go. We're setting off those coconut wheels. That's an efficiency of moves, especially when it works together for us like that. I'm going to take this stripe and then I'm going to hope to put a striped wrap together. Oh, I'm going to take this one first because it's up higher, so it's less likely to explode this. Okay, we're getting some good things. Now, which is in a better position probably to help me and to be set up with another special? Well, I like blue. I like taking out blue, and I can't take out blue with this one. So let's do this, even though we've got things kind of crowding that area. And then should I hold on to this, or should I take out a color? Well, I don't like taking out red. Green would be okay, though. I can't get this set up with a special right away. So let's take out green and concentrate these colors. And then here's a fun one. I'm going to make a color bomb which is going to explode, which is automatically going to take out the most prevalent color, which is probably going to be orange or purple or something that I haven't yet touched. It was orange. So that cleared out a bit. Well, we're getting close, aren't we? Every time I play, I seem to get just a little bit closer in this match up here. I'm going to blow up this side and see if this side will change here. Well, still, it shows that we're getting close, so I'm on the right path. I'm going to keep this as instructive because I want you to see how the coconut wheel operates, but I also want you to see that in a confined field like this, it's probably not the best choice. It wasn't awful, though. It didn't do horrible things to us. It just was almost like just using the 2 coconut wheels independently. The thing that it did is it saved us a turn, I think. All right, so I'll be back with a new board and hopefully the win fairly soon. If I can get a good start, I think I can get this done. Okay, this looks like one of the best opportunities. It looks like the very best opportunity I've had so far on this board. So I want to really contemplate each and every move and make the most out of it. Unfortunately, I only have 2 choices. I can do this or I can do this. I'll do the one where there's an extra thick jelly So even though I'm trying to make the very best moves possible, it's not always a possibility to make good moves. But here it is. It wants me to take out this green, but I want to preserve a green. I want to be able to use this stripe. I don't have a lot of blue on the board, and doing this might put the purple together for me in a really fun way. So now that I've got some opportunities on the board, I want to preserve them. I would love to put these two together, but I just don't think it's going to work. Let's see, if I do this with the orange, then this drops down 1, 2, 3. Actually, that might work, and it preserves a lot of green on the board. I could also try to take green out. If I do this, I think we still get this. That's good. Okay. And I know it's not going to open up very much because everything is so tied up, but it will start that process. And look at that. That coconut wheel went in the right direction for us to make all of my happiness and dreams come true. Well, okay. Might be a little bit over dramatic there. Now, what should I do? Should I set this off? Should I set this off? Should I move this and make a cascade? Should I try to open this up further? I think what I'm going to do is go for cascading here, which is going to set this off. I don't get to use this with this special, but I think it was still fairly dramatic on its own. And I think I'll do this to take out that licorice, so when I do make these moves, they've got a safer place to travel here. Going to take this out too, because I think what I want to do is use this way. Open up and set off some of these other coconut wheels here in hopes that they'll go to the edges. I'm hoping, there we go, that way. And then here we go up toward the center. This one didn't get taken out, but look at how much more open this board is now. So again, I want to make the very best choices possible. Unfortunately, I don't see any really good movements with the colors in here. So I'm going to go back to this route, which is getting in close to the sides here and hitting other coconut wheels to help out. Yeah, we're getting to those corners. That's what I mean to say, is the corners. Now, do I have any cool things I can make? Well, right away I see a stripe that looks valuable. And I see a stripe here that isn't quite as valuable. Can I bring this orange down? Not likely. So I'm going to take this move, which I really like. And I do like this wrapped, even though it's kind of out in the center. No, I don't like it. I'm banking on the fact that I'll be able to put it together with something, and right now I just don't have that opportunity. I think what I will do though is make a stripe out of it, and then if I can get a color bomb, that's worthwhile to spend a bit of time on. Right? Yeah, I think so. I can make this stripe, which isn't bad. I can make this stripe, which isn't bad. I think I'm actually just going to work in this corner here and take a few things out. I don't want to hold on too long to this. I have learned my lesson. But now I'm going to use this to take out that purple wrapped and see what else comes together. And we've got this beautiful striped wrapped. Is it the best move? Well, I'm going to spend a bit of time investigating. No, I think actually this is a better move, hoping this will exist, but knowing I might lose it. I could make another wrapped here, and I've got really thick layers. Again, knowing I'm risking this, but I think it was well worth it, and it actually turned out well for me. I think even if it had exploded, it would be harder to see the value of that, but I still think it's good to take some of those chances. I could make a stripe, it's not amazing. I could make a stripe, it's not amazing. I don't see how to get this purple together here. I think what I'm going to do is set off this stripe and see what happens. I can get a color bomb here with the purple maybe. I'm going this route, which is less volatile actually. And then I can make a stripe here. Look at this poor guy here. All bound up still. But I can do a color bomb wrapped or a color bomb stripe. I don't have a lot of orange. If I had a lot of orange, I'd probably take the stripe, but I'm going to go for the wrapped here and see if I can, oh, well, I was going to say preserve that to set that off as a duo. It didn't work. And look at this poor thing here, Just so sad. Well, here we go. We've got an opportunity. We're actually going to open this up, and now we can have things cascade against this and strike at it. I can take out a jelly and aim something, so that's not a bad choice. I'm going to go for a combo. I'm getting so close on these. So here's the deal. I am getting about this level every single time, and I've played it through quite a few times, and it's a relatively long board for me. So I'm going to pause the recording and come back without sound and try to clean up just the little last bits that I'm missing here. Be right back. Oh, so here's the part I dread, where I'm close, but not close enough to feel comfortable about any of this. I think I can get... I couldn't. I thought I could get further with that move than I did. Here we've got something now. If I take out all purple from the board, I concentrate the colors and bring things down where I kind of need them. Look at this, though. It's a problem, but I'm going to try to correct it with explosions. And I think I may have enough force, because if I bring this down, I make a color bomb. I also blow this up and blow up the area around it. If the color bomb happens to be in this area, that's wonderful. If not, I still have this as a backup, possibly, or maybe even this, depending on what happens here. Oh, this fell down. Oh, good. Got it anyway. All right, I am so glad to be done with this level, but it's not just this level that 60 has given me. And I didn't keep track of how many tries I took, but it took me over an hour to get this done. I got so close so many times and kept kicking myself that I wasn't more careful, but I think I was about as careful as I could be. It's just a bit of a bear of a board. All right, so look what else I get. I got a little special treat, and I get to decorate. And this is the end of a tier for me. So let's see what happens here. Sorry, everything is so laggy. Oh, look at this. We get a party popper, which is a very valuable little item here, and then 2 color bombs. And it says, delicious Candytown Square Candytown Square, sweeter than ever. I can't speak today. All right, so there we go. And now we get to go to the next option, which is I need 3 to further decorate this. Oh, look, it puts a couple of candy apples or cherries on the board there. Little bit of, yeah, that's a candy apple. That's a taffy apple or a toffee apple or a candy apple or however you want to call it. And then this is another tier here for 3. And then this is something else on here. It looks like a bag of lollipops. Hard to tell from this vantage point. Not with my poor eyes. This one we need 6 to further decorate. Just little extra swirls. Looks like maybe some sort of pretzel on there. Oh, somebody will correct me once we get it all figured out. A little cherry on top, or what I call the ticking time bomb. Or that actually could be another toffee apple there. And here we have a lollipop sticking out of the wisp. These are fewer than we needed in that middle tier. So a little bit of hope that I might be able to finish this up within the next 2 days. But right now I'm going to take a nice long break and drink some coffee. If this was helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.